Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Gamion. I will be your game developer for this stream. My co-host Mega Kitty is yet again sleeping in another room, so we won't be able to see her for a little while still, I don't think. I'm working on an online multiplayer soccer brawler called Field of Heroes. Been at it for about 4 years now, and hope to get it out in early access in by summer and in a demo by spring. Before I can do those, I have a few things I need to do to the game. Everything from optimizing to bug fixing to working on the UI, which is what I'm working on this evening. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do for the UI. And if time permits, I will probably also do some optimizations, converting some certain animation blueprint into C++. So about me real fast, I am a AAA developer by day, indie by night and weekends, and it's my passion and my hobby and everything in between. Basically I'm working on a new hero info screen. So when you're playing the game, you want to be able to hit F1 to show what your hero can do. It's pretty common in MOBAs and hero shooters and the like. Well, this is the old interface, just these four boxes here with icons and things like that. So I had a new design commissioned by my artist. So the old way is going to look like this, and the new way is going to look more like this. Let's get that more in the screen. So the new one's going to look, it's going to take up maybe the left third or fourth of the screen, and have the essential information in it. It's also going to be semi-transparent, so you can still see the game going on behind it, which is very important. This is just the general layout, which is called the composite. A composite is when you have all the art assets lumped together into a single image. And from the composite, I'm going to map out how mine is going to look for real. So here's what we have of it so far. We just have, here's like the screen, and then here's the semi-transparent, what we have so far. And I got to fill in these icons and the hero and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill them temporarily with some of the art that my artist gave me. So we're going to do, what's a good one that takes up the space? Let's do this one. Let's see, will it let me drag and drop it? Let's see. So this is just going to be a temporary to help me size it right. Alright, there we go. Let's make a new image. Or put it in front of the background before the trim. And then we will put that, let's lock that in place. There. Oh, and I think for centering purpose, this should take up the whole screen, so I don't need to do anything special here. So let me take a look at the space. So this is... No, actually, I just look at the image itself. How big is the image? 550, 720. All right. So make this 550, 720. And based on the composite, it's going to stay near... Oh, I close it? Nah. Nuts. I close the composite. Let me open it back up. So that looks... Again, this is scaled, so this is a bit zoomed in. Actually, wait a minute. I want to see the trim again. Where'd the trim go? Oh, I hid the trim. Background. Okay. So we actually need to move this up. So relative to the trim, so it's just above, pretty close to the side. Oh, I wanted to lock the trim, not hide it. So the trim should still be at 0. Oh, it's not. There we go. Let's give it 96. Yeah, it looks about centered. This dot here looks almost centered. Let's bring it down. 90, 86. Okay, that looks about centered there. Now we're going to put that hero there, just for the time being, to make sure it looks right. That's not flattering. All right, next step is going to be the text. So this is gold text. All right, I guess we can do a gold text. Put that next to the avatar. Hero name. Might be a bit large. Then again, maybe not. And we want to outline. So according to this, the color was yellow. I'm not sure I'm going to stay with that. That's the color. And then we're going to do an outline. In the outline color is that. And then we're going to make a copy of this. Reduce the font size. Oh, that's too big. And actually, you know what? I want to make this look just like the mock-up composite. So we're going to actually use, even though the hero's picture is wrong from the composite, we're going to do that. Oh, we want that bigger. I want to make sure these are flush on the left side. Alright. Nope. Windows. I don't want that. I've ruined everything. Okay. Next thing is... Alright, in the description. So we're gonna, now looks like about almost the same font size, but a little less. We're just gonna, maybe multi-line here. Goes just past here. Make sure it's flush. It's flush. Okay, so we want a word wrap. Alright, that should work. Goes all the way down here. And then next thing is we need an image for each ability. I almost wonder if I want to make this its own widget. Air Force Game Player, welcome. Yeah, I think I want that to be its own widget. And for that, we're going to start with a canvas. And then we're going to add an image to it. Alright, the image size, let me look that up real quick. 214, I believe. All right, so that's... All right, that, and then we have some common text here. I'm just going off with this on the mock-up here. We're going to say bow and arrows. And then these look aligned. Let's try 16. Well, that's going to be a bit small. Let's try 18. And let's move this down a bit. That's pretty small. We need to make this bigger. Oh no, we got that. All right. Then we're going to put in a mock image to test this with. So let's do this, just for testing purposes. All right, and it looks like it just about fills the space in. Okay, that's better. That looks pretty aligned to me. Now, let me compare this with the... All right, yeah, we're really not using the real estate too well. See, this is going almost the whole width of the trim, and this is not. We got to increase that font size and increase the... All right, so let's increase this. $56. See how that looks. Okay, it's better. We can make it a little bigger. Alright, I think I can live with this. Especially since some of the text is longer. In fact, I may end up shrinking this later. In fact, to prepare for that, we may need some word wrap. Oh, I wonder if I can... No, I can't wrap the whole thing at once. No, let's not size the content. We're going to word wrap this. Move this up. we'll try word wrap first, and if that doesn't work, I can shrink the font, or I can do both. Okay, so we'll say that's the ability attack. And we're going to have one for offense. That looks like a nice fit. Then defense. Looks good. Oh wait, it should have been the dash, then offense, then defense. Okay. So that's about the layout. Now I'm going to probably change these colors, but this is the general layout that I want. And I want to see it in the game. But only after I've hooked in the proper data. So let's reset this image. And reset this image. Alright, so that's a good layout. Now I'm going to start fixing these errors. Alright, so this must be where all the magic happens. Ah, this was a hero title. And these need to be variables. Okay, that looks good. Next, hero ability definition. Oh, these. Okay. So I'll need to update these four. This is where the new widget comes in. And this should be text, ability name. Typing too fast for my own good. A new variable, let's see, input action. For the abilities input action, that's a setting. So we're going to put it in the settings category. Wait, no, it should be, yes, this. Oh, I need to expose it. Weapon dash offense and defense. And those input actions tell this thing which ability to update with. And this gets us an ability definition. And then do something if it's not valid. We're just going to hide the whole thing, actually. Okay, so for those of you game developers watching, in case you're curious, the ability definition, I'm just going to get rid of these two things. Ability definition is basically a data structure that tells you all there is to know about a certain ability. So you got ability name and its class for actually does stuff in the game, description, icons, and all that. So these are all stored in data assets on Unreal Engine. I don't know what the equivalent is for Unity or Godot, but if you are making a game where you have standard abilities, I recommend having something like this set up so you kind of keep track of everything. Alright, so the ability is found. We need to plug in, yeah, here we go, display name. And what was the other one? Description. We want a short description for this. Or do we? Well, let me double check. Oh, we want description. Short description is for like the lobby summary. Okay, we're not going to set the image yet. We're going to get to that. Alright, that means we can take all this out. These weapon, offense, defense. So name and description. We're going to need to put the avatar in too, but not yet. We'll get to that. Actually, no, I'm going to hold on to this. This might come in handy later. Okay. Then we go through our abilities. Oh, I can do this. Awesome. This will update all 4 without making 4 separate nodes. Okay, so that compiles now. Let's see how this looks. I gotta find another key. I hate when Unreal does that. I may be stuck with it. So I guess the first thing is I don't like having to hold it anymore. I want to be able to press the F1 key and then press it again to hide it. Alright, but still... Alright, I'm going to have to increase the word wrap width. Maybe reduce the font a bit. Let's reduce this just a tad. Oh, is that fixed? Oh, it's the size of content. We don't want to size content after all. So let's give that a little more space. Oh, I can't. Alright. Fine, let's try this. It's still not wrapping right. Oh, the text needs to be widened. We... Okay, we're pretty close to the trim now. I'm gonna bring the text up. The font size might be dialed down by 1. Okay. That's better. Spear turret looks kind of big. I wish I could align them both together so that they're centered together. I don't know how to do that though. I can also shorten descriptions a bit. Yeah, I won't get a good beat on this until I make it not do wireframe. I wonder how I can change that. Wow, it's not an option here. That's disappointing. Almost like I have to make a build just to see the preview. Well, okay, I'm gonna move on to the hero. Getting the image in there. UI. Hero info. Alright, the blue and the red images. Alright. Let's make these all UI textures. Now let's connect them to the hero definitions. Be match hero switch, so we need to make a new property. Need to make a new property for this. Match hero info avatars. Say avatars info overlay of the match. ID. appear in the match over screen. Okay, let's hurry up to rebuild. Why do my avatars keep disappearing? Oh, it was the Windows did it. That's why. And while we're waiting for this to build, let's go see what Mega Kitty was up to at some point. As soon as I find my browser window. And she's not even there right now. Alright, almost back up. Okay, so now we're going to plug the new values in, starting with Dodger. Oh, what was the size I wanted? 550? And this is kind of a painstaking process, but one I must do. And one more. Okay, so what do we do with that? So now we fill the avatar in. Get, what do I call it? Match info, hero info. We're gonna get it for the team. Where does it set the team ID? Oh, this, right. This might be an issue. Later. Date for hero. Let's see if the avatar appears correctly now. Yeah, there's the avatar. Yeah, this is good. We just need to do the weapons now. Alright, I'm going to use this as a guide. You know, it's easier to read with these comment boxes here. It's just everything's easier to read. It's great for visual programming. Okay, now the fun part. It's the image name, imageability icon. Okay, this is where this old code kind of comes in. Let's see, what did I do here? Weapon icon ranged. Okay. Okay, I see what I did here. I can probably just bring this in outright. Okay, weapon icon. Range, where did I get those from? I think that's where I got that from. Oh, I think I know where that came from. That's it. Where are the settings? Yeah, these two. Copy and paste. And for this, because I don't actually have weapon icons for weapons in this game, so I'm just gonna have to settle for generic icons. Alright, and then the bottom, we will use the actual ability icon. But we don't actually have them plugged in yet. So if I go to Spear Turret, so we got these icons, but we don't have a section for the hero info. So we're going to have to make that the same way we made it just now for the hero. Match hero info icons. Well, actually, I don't think I need the... I don't need the team. Oh, okay. So we just simple icon. Okay, so we don't need a map. Let me double check that that is consistent with the composite mockup. Okay. So we'll start with that. And while we're waiting for this to build, let's look at an old picture of Big Kitty. All right, we're back. And we're going to import a ton of stuff here. $17 items. Is that right? Dodger Power Kick. Am I even using that anymore? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm not. Okay, never mind. Spike Trap. Spear Turret, Spike Trap, Tackle, Wall, Snake Staff, Spiteful Wind. So let's get some of these textures in. Wyvern Wing. Oh, he doesn't have one for expanding shield? Let me check. Yeah, I gotta ask my artist to get that. Okay, just want to see. Yeah, looks like I'm missing his shield. Alright, I'll have to get that later. And lastly is Ulrich. There we go. That should do it. Dash icon, and then actual ability icon. Okay, looks good. I'll probably have to make some tweaks to the weapon icon, but the rest look alright. I'm going to have to continue tuning this in the package build and make some adjustments. I'll look at that mock-up one more time. Okay, so I would, yeah, apply the same tint to all of these. All right, that probably makes sense. And then I can desaturate it from my side. I'm still waiting for the glow in the background. That's another thing that I'm waiting for as well. But that's progress. So I'm going to save what I got here, and I'll make more further improvements to it in the package build. So let me close this. Improvements to a hero info overlay. There. And I want to wait for it to come back up. Another Mega Kitty picture here. Alright, I caught a little tech debt as I was working on that. I need to remove some old assets I'm not using anymore. So bear with me while I get that out of the way before I forget. Yeah, we're not using this anymore. Okay, and then we can remove those extra power kick definitions. There. Done with that. And I also want to a little more tidying up there, and I'm going to switch on to working on the health bar. And while we wait for that to come up, once again, it's Mega Kitty. And this is now just plain power kick. This is going to go. Nope. Removing power. I had an experimental power kick feature that I ended up not using. I want to get rid of it. Yeah, this. Yep, this needs to go. And one last trace of it. Okay, it's not use anymore. Input tag ability, power kick. I can't delete it? Oh, it's hard-coded, that's probably why. Yeah, that's why it's hard-coded. And we're just going to get rid of that too. And that's going to take a few minutes to build. That is a fake mouse that has these little vibrating things on the bottom that make it navigate. So it's like a cat toy. And she liked it for about 5 minutes, and then she got bored with it. So after this is done compiling, I'm going to commit my changes and then work on the health bar. So this is the these are gameplay tags. So in Unreal Engine, gameplay tags are just unique identifiers that are used in all kinds of systems. Everything from inputs to gameplay effects to other things. It's definitely makes things easier. Definitely something I like working with, and they're hierarchical as well. You can work with tags. You can work with parts of tags. Like these are gameplay queue tags here, and these are all gameplay queue that all you can do searches on, hierarchical, and so on. Alright, that looks like it worked. I'm just going to make sure I can still run around and shoot and stuff without any warnings. Actually, it'd be faster if I just do it from the gym. Good, I still shoot. Alright, so that's probably a solid change. I'm going to do a full cook my other Windows logging because I don't have time for that right now. Say remove, deprecated, power kick, ability. Okay, finally, health bar. So, I'll show you what I'm going on next. So, you have the health bar up here, and there's two bars. The first is a solid bar, and the second are your respawn, or your takedown pips. In layman's terms, each time you get knocked down by an opponent, you lose one. When you're down to 0, then you respawn back at your part of the field. So, watch when I take this enemy, incap him. And he's gonna respawn, he's gonna get back up and lose a bar. Or he's not because he's a computer player. That doesn't matter too. Alright, in any event, I'm gonna take that bar away. So let's look at the name, it's called a nameplate. That's industry terminology. Here we go. Just going to get rid of these respawn bar pips. But before we do that, there's something else I want to address related to that. So every time you get knocked down, one of these disappears. Now, most players don't even notice. In fact, in the last playtest I did, nobody even cared. Nobody even knew these existed. All they cared about was their health. So I addressed that. And yeah, so I'm going to address that by getting rid of these and having the match hero. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. We're going to have this be able to reflect that how many of those bars you have left. So we have 4 bars, and then we have this background here with 5 ribbon wraps, and we're going to make this sort of be the new takedown remaining indicator for high skill level players. So let's see, we just want, oh, did I take it out? Oh, I probably took it out of the. Oh, man, I can't do this on while I'm streaming. I have to go back and dig deep into the old assets and dig them back up and then put them in. Oh, nuts. I do want to see if I still have them in the my old folder, though. Let me check real quick. Oh, good, I still have them. Yeah, so these are the individual ones that I want to bring. I'm going to bring back. So, but I'm going to have to do that off stream. That's a shame. Well, okay. Then I'm just going to move on to the other. I guess I'll go ahead and just remove them from the nameplate anyway. Respawn pip. It's really not even a good name for them. Yeah, we don't need to do this anymore. So let's hide that, get rid of that. Okay. We're just going to get rid of these. And there we go. Oh, need to read those animations. Let's see, a name camp on revive. Ah, yes, here we go. You actually want to make a new animation that makes the health bar pulse. Last takedown. Oh, here we have a last takedown warning animation. Oh, okay, so let's do, yeah, last takedown health bar pulse. And the hero has one more takedown before respawn. Okay. So we're going to add the health bar to this. Health bar value, I think, is what I want. No, health bar. And can we do render opacity, maybe? Looks like it's not working with opacity because I guess it's got to be a tint of some kind. Can I do the tint? Actually, let me see how the health bar value is colored. Okay, so it's the health bar values color. There we go. Yeah, I still rather do color. Although maybe I may have to... Oh, green, translucent. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, yeah, good one. Almost had it. Okay, I'm going to let myself get taken down so I can test the health bar change. Let's make it not so dark, and let's also 0.6. I think it pulse faster too. I think that'll work. All right, and let me save that change. And let me look at the health bars I have to choose from in the content. Alright, so which one do I want for the player, for the heroes? I might just go with basic for this. Have this in blue and in red. Yeah, I mean, it gets the job done. If I had to use for this emblem here and this diamond, then I'd probably use it, but I don't really have a use for it. Nah, I think I'll go with the basic. All right. Clean 01. Yeah, so this one basically. But I'm going to have a much sharper end, so it's clear how many hit points you got, because like no one's going to know how many hit points they have if the bar looks like this, as far as the what's filled in it. Okay, so I'll work with that one. Alright, so before I do anything with that, though, I think I'm going to play a round or two of the game itself, see if I can repro an issue I've been having with the AI goalie not doing anything with the ball. Starting Steam. Playtest. So I'm just going to do a let's do a custom play because I want to run into anyone else who's testing by chance. Wait a minute. The Discord button is disappearing here. That's interesting. Okay, we're just going to do basic field. I'm going to turn some options on. Yeah, I'm going to run that in a minute. Nice, 2 knockdowns. Oh, nice. Nice catch. Nice. No, why did I pass it to them? Oh, nice. No, missed. Missed. Oh, nice. Oh, that was a waste. Yeah, I got. Oh, nice. You know what I need are some VFX when I knock the ball out of someone's hands. That's what I need. I gotta make a note of that. Get some impact VFX or something. Oh, good target. Yes, we win. And I got the MVP. All right. Well, of course, then the AI worked just fine when I was playing, so that's great. So anyway, haven't been streaming very long this evening. It's only not even been 2 hours yet. But I think between today and the AAA work I did earlier today, which is my full-time job is AAA, indie is more for the weekends and nights. I'm probably going to hang it up a little early, I think. And I also need to do a few things off stream to get the health bar up and running the way I need it to. So I'm going to rate us off to another developer who's on right now. And it looks like we got haven't been rated to Dobbsworks in a while. Dobbsworks is making a video game called Paper Robot. It's sort of a 2.5D sort of action adventure type game. It looks really cool. So I'm going to rate you off to them, and you can kind of check out their game. So thanks everyone for joining tonight. Let's see, get that right. Raid. Whoa. All right, finally got the raid working. So again, I usually stream Monday nights at 7 Central Time, but yeah, I think. But then, so my next stream will probably be next Monday. Although I sometimes do stream on other days, like yesterday, for instance, Wednesday sometimes. So if I don't see you next Monday, then I'll probably see you on Wednesday or maybe even Friday. So have a good one.